Hello, my friends. Have you ever received a handwritten note? Maybe it was a birthday card from a grandparent, or perhaps a small message tucked into your lunchbox. There is something truly special about seeing words written by someone's own hand. Each letter is a little different, a little unique. Handwriting is more than just making marks on a page. It's a way of sharing a piece of yourself with the world. It's a quiet conversation between the writer and the reader, a personal touch that a computer screen can never quite capture. It's a little bit of magic right there at our fingertips. Every great writer, every scientist, and every artist who ever put their ideas on paper started in the very same place. They started with a single mark. The journey of learning to write is a beautiful step-by-step process that begins long before a child even knows what a letter is. It starts with those first joyful scribbles, the wild and wonderful lines that a toddler makes with a chunky crayon. These aren't just messes. They are the first steps in a grand exploration. They are the building blocks of communication, where a child learns that their hand can make something appear on a page. It's a powerful discovery, isn't it? From those early squiggles and lines, children begin to gain more control. This is a crucial stage because it's where they learn the basic strokes that will eventually form every letter of the alphabet. A circle becomes an O, straight lines become a T, straight lines become an L, a combination of curves and lines becomes a B, a combination of curves and lines becomes an R. Just as there are many ways to tell a story, there are many wonderful methods for teaching the art of handwriting. Teachers, parents. One of the most common and effective tools is the tracing worksheet. You have probably seen them. Dotted line worksheets form letters, numbers, shapes. By tracing these guides, children build muscle memory. Their hands learn the movements to form each character. It's almost like learning dance steps, repeated until it becomes natural. Another key method is guided practice. A teacher or a parent provides gentle, hands-on support. Adult placing their hand over a child's to guide the pencil, helping the child feel the rhythm and flow of writing, not doing it for them, but showing them the way. Verbal cue, start at the top, for T. Verbal cue, around and around, for O. Correcting pencil grip is also crucial. This is called pencil grip. Getting it right early makes a huge difference. The tripod grasp is most common. Thumb, index finger, middle finger, working together to hold and control the pencil. An awkward grip can make writing tiring or painful. Teachers use gentle reminders or special rubber pencil grips. Good posture matters. Keep both feet on the floor, back straight, paper tilted at a slight angle. All of these work together to create a supportive environment where every child can learn the beautiful language of the hand. Isn't it fascinating to think that children all over the world are learning to write at this very moment? While the goal is the same, to communicate through written words, the journey can look quite different from one country to another, or even from one school to the next. There is no single right way, and these diverse approaches show us that there are many paths to the same destination. It's a beautiful reflection of the rich tapestry of global education, where different cultures place emphasis on different styles and different values. In many parts of the world, especially in the United States, Canada, children typically begin by learning to print. This style, with its separate letters, block-like letters, is often seen as easier for young hands to master. In other places, such as France, cursive writing is introduced much earlier and is considered the primary form of handwriting. French educators believe the flowing, connected nature of cursive helps children develop a sense of rhythm and fluidity. Ultimately, both print and cursive have their own unique benefits. Print is clear, easy to read, and simple to learn. Cursive can be faster and help students see words as whole units rather than individual letters. Some schools have even adopted a hybrid approach, combining the readability of print with the speed of connected letters. The global variety reminds us the most important thing is not which style we learn, but that we learn the skill itself, empowering us to share our thoughts across pages and across borders. When we watch someone write, it looks so effortless, doesn't it? Beneath the surface, an amazing coordination is taking place. These are fine motor skills, small, precise movements, hands, wrists, fingers, stacking blocks, stringing beads, fastening buttons, playing with clay. All of these train the tiny muscles for writing. Handwriting is one of the best activities to strengthen them. Holding a pencil. Right pressure, not too tight, not too loose. Forming a letter involves controlled, intricate movements. The hand moves up, down, around, across. Fingers make tiny adjustments. This strengthens muscles and improves dexterity. Dexterity helps with tying shoes, using scissors, playing a musical instrument. But it's not just about the hands. Handwriting trains hand-eye coordination. The brain processes what the eyes see to direct the hands. Eyes watch the pencil tip, tracking the line and forming letters. A little to the left. Now make a curve. Stop here. That feedback loop is powerful brain training. Encourage kids to write, draw, color. We're building foundational skills for physical and intellectual development. A simple, timeless activity with profound impact on a child's life. We live in a world that is buzzing with technology, and that's a wonderful thing. Digital devices like tablets and computers have opened up incredible new avenues for learning and creativity. With just a few taps on a screen, we can access a whole library of information, connect with people across the globe, or write stories and reports faster than ever before. Typing is an essential skill for modern life, and it is absolutely important for children to become comfortable and proficient with keyboards. However, this rise in screen time has created a new challenge. With so much of our communication happening digitally, the time dedicated to practicing handwriting has often been reduced. It's easy to see why. This can lead to messier handwriting, slower writing speeds, and less developed fine motor skills, which can sometimes make note-taking in class a frustrating experience. It's important to remember that typing and handwriting are not enemies. They are different tools for different tasks, and they actually engage our brains in very different ways. The key, then, is to find a healthy balance. We can embrace the amazing tools of the digital world while still cherishing and nurturing the timeless skill of handwriting. We can encourage children to type their long school reports, but also inspire them to keep a handwritten journal. By treating typing and handwriting as partners in learning, not competitors, we can give our children the best of both worlds. The simple act of forming letters on a page does something miraculous inside our brains. Scientific studies have shown that when we write by hand, we activate parts of the brain: thinking, language, memory. When a child learns to write the letter B, their brain is not just memorizing a shape, it's learning a motor plan. This physical act of creation helps to cement the letter's form and sound more firmly in their memory. This is why students who take notes by hand often have a better recall than those who type. The effort and motion involved help the learning stick. Handwriting is a powerful engine for literacy and creativity. Writing by hand is naturally slower than typing, and that pace is an advantage. It gives our minds more time to think, to find the right word, to let our ideas unfold more organically. When we write by hand, we are more likely to pause, reflect, let our thoughts wander, often where creative ideas are born. The ability to jot down a quick note, sign your name with confidence, fill out a form, write a heartfelt letter is a mark of personal independence and grace. These small, everyday acts connect us to people and the world in a tangible, human way. A handwritten signature is our unique mark, our identity, our promise. It empowers us and stays relevant no matter how much our world changes. It is a beautiful, timeless skill, a gift that will enrich their lives long after screens are off. But you don't have to take my word for it.